All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Max.
All right. Recently, Tom Brady has been regarded as the greatest of all time. If you've watched anything on the news or social media as of late, after he won Super Bowl 51, everybody wants to regard him as the greatest of all time. That guy right there. I'm here to persuade you that Peyton Manning is a better quarterback and should be regarded as the greatest of all time, not Tom Brady. When we took a poll in class, everyone had heard of these two, whether or not they had watched football or not, which shows that they are icons outside of their sport and in mass social media as well as their sport. First, I'm going to talk about why Tom has been regarded as the greatest of all time as of late, and then the need to regard Peyton Manning as a better quarterback, then why I believe Peyton is a better quarterback, and then clarify the benefits of believing that Peyton is better than Tom Brady. First, let's talk about why Brady has been held in a higher light as of late. All right, Super Bowl 51, he led his team back from a 25-point deficit to win the Super Bowl in overtime over the Falcons. However, the Falcons forgot to play football in the second half, so I don't know that it was much his skill as the Falcons helped out quite a bit. His overall success contributes to that as well. These stats are from ProFootballReference.com. He has 5 Super Bowl rings. He's a 2-time league MVP, and he's never had a losing season as a starter. And that's his wife, Giselle, on the right. The Madden cover. All right, so Madden 18, it's the biggest football video game brand. They came out with a special edition with him on the cover that claims he's the greatest of all time. So kids who have never watched football but like video games, they see this, they're like, oh, he must be the greatest of all time because he's on the cover. And I believe that's false advertising because he is not. All right, now that I've talked about the reason why everybody believes that Tom Brady is a better quarterback, let's talk about the need to regard Peyton Manning as the greatest of all time. Peyton is a family man and a commercial star. That he has a wife, that's his wife Ashley, 2 kids, and his brother Eli, who's beaten Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. So Manning comes from football royalty. His dad, Archie Manning, played for the Saints. His brother Eli played for the Giants, as I mentioned earlier. And Peyton played the majority of his career for the Colts and the last couple seasons on the Broncos. He starred in many commercials. Papa John's and Nationwide are the 2 biggest. And this is one of his Nationwide commercials.
That's a first-rate queso dip. It's lost in years. Do I really look like this?
And put it on top.
Never seen this one before.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
I like it.
Okay. These are some of his stats. Also, his stat line is a lot better than Tom Brady. These are taken from ProFootballReference.com. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. He's a 5-time NFL MVP. He has the most passing yards and touchdowns, both for a season and for a career. The clear difference between these 2 quarterbacks is the number of rings, which catches a lot of people's eye, and why a lot of people believe that Tom is better. All right, now that I've talked about the need to regard Peyton Manning as the better quarterback, let's talk about why I believe he is. Tom Brady is a cheater. He's been confirmed a cheater twice. For Spygate, and when they played the Rams in the Super Bowl, they videotaped the Rams practices and then used that film to gain an advantage in the game. The second time was in the AFC Championship game against the Colts when 11 of the 12 game balls were deflated to Tom's liking after he sent text to the equipment manager to deflate the balls before the game, which he was suspended 4 games the next season for. Mike Freeman from Bleacher Report said, "These scandals will forever tarnish Brady's legacy." The next reason is their impact on their respective teams. I believe the Patriots system is the main reason that Tom Brady has done so well. For example, Matt Castle, when Tom Brady was injured, led the team to the playoffs. And Jimmy Garoppolo, when he was put in during Tom Brady's suspension, went 2-0 with an almost perfect passer rating. So I believe it's the system, not the quarterback. Peyton Manning, when he missed the 2011 season for the Colts when he had neck surgery, the team went 2-14. So clearly, Peyton Manning meant a lot more to his team than Tom Brady. And the last point, the supporting cast was a lot different. Tom Brady had a better defense consistently and a better O-line on the Patriots than Peyton Manning had on the Colts. Peyton Manning struggled with a bad offensive line and a bad defense and was still able to put up career numbers. All right, now that I've looked at the reasons why I believe Peyton Manning is a better quarterback, let's look at the benefits of believing that Peyton is the better quarterback. Believing that Peyton Manning is the better quarterback shows a higher level of sports intelligence because everyone wants to pick Tom Brady. So knowing enough of the stats to be able to make a case for Peyton Manning shows that you've not only heard everything that's went on in the social media, but you've also looked at the stats and really compared. DJ Siddiqi says Brady versus Manning has become the greatest football debate of this generation. Also, by believing Manning is the better quarterback, you're rooting for the underdog and not the cheater. Because everyone wants to believe nowadays that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time without any question. Now that I've listed the benefits, I'm going to sum up what I've presented. So I've talked about the need, why Peyton Manning is better, and the benefits. Peyton is a better person. Peyton has better stats. Peyton is a bigger icon. Although, both have been amazing to watch, and if you were lucky enough to watch these two play football, they're two of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, and we were truly blessed. I'm going to leave you with Peyton Manning's greatest soundbite. It really shows his character and his personality. How do you turn it off?
I use the knob on the Wi-Fi strings.
All right, Tracy, down to you.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. And Peyton is feeling right now your second Super Bowl. Well, what a season it was for you to get this win today. What does that mean?
Well, it's very special, Tracy. This game, as much like this season has been, it really tested our toughness, our resilience, our unselfishness, and so it's only fitting it kind of turned out that way. And great bunch of teammates, great bunch of guys I got to play with, and I just feel very, very grateful.
You mentioned this season, but does this win make you think about all the seasons you've had and just all the successes and what a career it's been? Do you reflect on that right now at this moment?
Sure, you certainly do. You know, on the bus rides, and of course you get asked a lot of questions, and you reflect about on all the coaches and family members and friends that have helped you get to a Super Bowl, get to this point. So I'm very grateful. I've taken the time to call those people, tell them how much I appreciate their support, and obviously it's very special to cap it off with a Super Bowl championship.
So, Peyton, is this your final game for your career?
You know, I'll take some time to reflect. I got a couple of priorities first. I want to go kiss my wife and my kids. I want to go, hug my family. I'm going to drink a lot of Budweiser tonight, Tracy. I promise you that. And I'm going to take care of those things first. And definitely going to say a little prayer and thank the man upstairs for this great opportunity. I'm just very grateful.
Go do it. Enjoy it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tracy.
How could you not want to root for a guy like that? Thank you.
Don't forget, go get extra credit if you feel like you need it. If you don't think you need extra credit,